Hi, Shane here. You're watching Sam for God, and this is Mark. Check her out.
So hi guys, how you doing? Seeing as we've been in lockdown for the past few months with not much to do and definitely no way to go to a Disney park right now, I've been reminiscing on all the incredibly awkward moments that I've had with Disney characters over the past few years. So I thought in this video I would put them all together, I guess at least the ones that I remember to be the most awkward. But let's be honest, I feel like almost all my character meets are pretty awkward. And yeah, I'm just going to give you a bit of introduction I guess before going into the actual clips. The first one isn't actually too bad, but this happened in Walt Disney World in Magic Kingdom a couple of years ago, and it's when I met Merida. And I love meeting Merida, I've met her a few times and she's always great, but for some reason on this day I couldn't hear her very well. She said something in her Scottish accent and I just misheard her, and obviously that resulted in this clip.
Hey, it's an alien. Have you met them before? It's a friend of mine.
She's called us Wood Favourite Hole.
Yeah.
You know what, it's Wood Favourite Hole because my mum turned it over there, it's not mine.
No, of course not. Why would it be your fault? You don't. I love your hair, by the way, so I'm just talking about your hair. Your hair is amazing. I wish my hair looked as beautiful as yours. I mean, thanks. We'll go with it.
You have to believe in yourself, lass. If you're going to go anywhere on adventures, you have to start believing in yourself.
Words of wisdom here from Merida, guys. Thank you.
And bravery, courage, believing in yourself, those sorts of things.
Fantastic. This is why you're one of my favourites princesses anyway. I love it.
Do you know where your bravery lives?
Where my bravery?
Your bravery.
In my heart.
That's me.
Oh.
You change the world with it.
Amazing, that's true. I mean, I'm gonna cry now. This is like, oh, this is too much. I'm gonna have to write them down. This is amazing. It's overwhelming.
It's a good cry.
I won't cry, don't worry. Yeah, as in like I'm overwhelmed by all the.
I don't know what to do with tears.
Don't worry, I won't cry.
The next clip is from January 2018, I believe, and this was again in Walt Disney World in Florida in Hollywood Studios, and this was actually at Woody and Buzz's old meet and greet location. They don't meet together anymore. But obviously, as you guys know, I'm a massive Toy Story fan, and also I love Woody. Woody's my favorite character of all time in terms of Disney, so of course I went to meet them there, but I was mainly excited to see Woody. So in this clip you will see me literally hug Woody, say hi to him, get all excited, and then Buzz tries to hug me as well, but I just ignore him. I ignore him and I focus on Woody again.
We got some very special friends.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
We like those ears a lot, huh, Buzz?
Poor Buzz. Now, this next one happened in Auberge de Cendrillon in Disneyland Paris in November of 2017, I want to say. I was there with my friend Rakaya and we were having lunch at the restaurant. It's basically like a princess dining restaurant for those of you who haven't been to Disneyland Paris. And one of the mice from Cinderella came. I don't even know her name, to be honest. It's either Susie or Perla. But she came to our table and, you know, we had a little bit of a chat and picture and everything. But for some bizarre reason, because when I see characters, I have no control of what comes out my mouth, I ended up calling her a person. And then she reacted like, what the hell? And then it made me feel really awkward. So I was like, no, I'm sorry. I know you're a mouse. You're not a person. And then all of this basically resulted in a very hilarious aftermath. So yeah.
We're very good. Yeah, I'm enjoying this beautiful desserts. They're so lovely.
Oh, you're so cute. Look, it matches. Oh my god, that's so true. I'm just gonna hold that here so people can see. That's very. Oh my god. Oh look, can I take a picture of you with it because you are so cute. 1 second. Sorry for being like a weirdo, but you know you look amazing. Oh my god. Okay, do not move. Thank you very much. Your hair looks fantastic. You are on point. Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm so sorry. I just called her a person. I was like, nice to meet you, lovely person. Then I corrected as lovely mouse. Of course, sorry. You're a mouse. You're one of my favorite mice. I don't normally like mice, no offense, but I love you. You're great. I love Mickey, I love Minnie, I love you. I love Gus and everybody else. That's fine. Cool. Nice to meet you. Can't deal with it. You've made our day, thank you. Bye. Aww.
Lovely person.
I can't believe I called her a lovely person. Yeah. Oh, can you? She's laughing. She only just left. Oh my god, hello.
I can't deal.
This is too much. Thank you. Bye. Oh, you're that. No. To get everyone to no. Seriously, we was on it yesterday. I'm having a panic. I'm having a laugh attack. Anyway, I just had a bite of this finally after about 45 minutes. Finally, I started eating it, and it's really nice. So that's what the inside looks like. Okay, I can't use my left hand because I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna have to stop.
The next clip, and this, Lord have mercy, this to this day I feel like is probably one of my most awkward situations with any character. This happened in Shanghai Disneyland. I was very lucky to go to Shanghai Disneyland for its grand opening 4 years ago in 2016, and I went to a princess meal there, like a character meal, and you got to meet Aurora before you dined. And I don't know what it was with me that day. I think I was just overwhelmed. I just was on my own as well. I was with my dad, but obviously it's different being with your dad than with like friends who get the whole character stuff. I just felt really awkward from the start, I think, from when I went to get my picture with her and meet her. And I just wanted it to be over. Like, she was just talking and talking, and don't get me wrong, she was lovely. She was very friendly, but I was just like, help me, I need out. And so at the end, we say goodbye, we hug, and I'm like, okay, I can go now, and she's still talking to me. And she says a very beautiful but cheesy line from her film, Once Upon a Dream, and I just look at her and I'm like, sure. I don't know why I did that. Literally, this clip makes me cringe every single time, but it also makes me laugh because it's just hilarious. Like, poor Aurora. Video, so. Yeah. Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much, Aurora. Have a seat. Thank you, you too. Have to meet again? Maybe. Once upon a dream. Sure. Thank you. Once upon a dream. Sure. Now the next clip makes me feel a bit better about myself because it just shows that I'm not the only person who says some weird stuff to characters. This happened in September of 2018. I was in Disney World, Florida with my friend Eddie, and it was when I met my favorite Disney princess. You guys know how I feel about Ariel, but basically we went to meet Ariel in her grotto, and my friend Eddie went first. And as soon as he sat down next to her, Ariel asked him if I was Eddie's mermaid, as in I think Ariel just thought that we were a couple. And you can see in the clip how awkward Eddie feels momentarily, and he's just like, no. But it's what he says after that that makes the whole clip.
I'm just filming. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
No. Sebastian.
Thanks.
Well, she seems a little bit less crabby. She likes to sing together, and then if she's like,
Yeah, from the shower outside.
well, me and my sister are going to sing together all the time. You should come with us.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because I was going to sing with both the crustacean band and the land band, so I think you'd be quite excited.
Oh, amazing.
I know, I was thinking that you put you for perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember I was lolling so much. Everyone was lolling. I think the photographer was lolling, the photo pass person, and the cast members as well. Everybody was laughing. Ariel found it funny. It was a hilarious thing for Eddie to say, to be fair, but just very unexpected. The next clip also funnily has to do with Ariel, because Ariel has been my favorite princess for a while, and I've got this inside joke with her and with my audience members as well. You guys are all in it. But this happened quite a while ago now, in I think February of 2016, and I was in Disneyland Paris with my friend Rebecca, and again we were at Auberge de Cendrillon, the princess restaurant in Disneyland Paris, and this was still in my kind of earlier days of meeting face characters. So I didn't have too much experience with them, and Ariel and Eric just came to our table, you know, as we were waiting to eat our food and everything. Ariel, for some reason, I remember, also had a bit of a British accent. I don't know why. Maybe she'd been spending quite a lot of time in England, but I do know that she asked something about like what our favorite song was or whatever, and then Rebecca, out of the blue, I didn't know she was going to do this, just randomly told Ariel that I really enjoy the flipping your fins, you don't get too far bit of the song, because that's just been like an inside joke between us for ages, and I just didn't expect her to say it. So I like feel insanely awkward as soon as those words come out of Rebecca's mouth. I'm just like, help me, this needs to end. I don't know how to control this. Lord have mercy.
Hello.
Sorry, we were doing alright. Sorry.
So what's your name?
Rebecca, what's your name? Zach.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Do you remember our names?
Ariel and Eric.
That's right. You remember our story? Yeah. You was 9
Yeah.
You're a Disney princess?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Well, you look like a Disney princess.
Oh, thanks.
Have you had any good day?
Yeah, we only arrived today.
Oh, lovely. So you're going to play some fun?
Oh, we've only got one pen.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry.
Okay. We've got the cool. They're very cool.
It's kind of live.
So what's your favourite part of our story?
I like the song Under the Sea.
I like that song as well, but I wasn't in a very good
meet you in Sebastian Sam.
No. I like your song, Half Your World, that makes me happy.
I like that song as well.
Yeah.
So you had to make your face with your friends.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I haven't got my pins on today.
But I owe you dress. So
Oh, I love my dress as well.
Guys, I'm actually crying. My stomach actually, I'm genuinely crying. I'm just like, the interaction that we've just had. Oh my god, my heart. Okay.
The next one isn't actually too awkward, it's kind of sweet actually. I just remember feeling really stupid afterwards because basically I went to meet the fairy godmother in Disney World's Magic Kingdom in 2017. She's lovely to meet, I always enjoy meeting her, but this time I had my autograph book with me and so obviously I wanted her to sign it. And as she's like kind of, you know, flipping the book to kind of write her autograph and stuff, she randomly said my name and asked me how to pronounce it, and I was amazed. Like, I remember being like, this is magic. I could not understand how the fairy godmother knew my name. Like, it was genuinely one of the most magical things that had happened to me. So I don't want to say it was awkward necessarily, but after the meet ended and I kind of thought about it a little bit, I realized how she figured it out. My name was obviously at the beginning of my autograph book, because you know how they have a space where you can like write your name and like details and stuff. I'd written it there, and so she very cleverly had a quick look as she was kind of finding a page, and so she said my name, and it honestly made my day. Like, it was a beautiful moment, but also I feel like as an adult my excitement at that situation was a bit too much, and I think it might have confused the fairy godmother a little bit.
Bippity boppity boo, and I love your hat.
Thank you so much.
I love your hat, my dear.
Who would?
Mary Poppins.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She has pretty hats also, just like yours.
Would you mind signing?
Oh yes, I'm so sorry.
Thank you so much.
By sparkly
That's
things.
fine.
I love sparkly things.
Sparkles are the best things ever.
Now, am I pronouncing it Simone?
How do you know my name?
Bippity boppity boo.
That's really cool.
I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it
Yeah,
right. Am I saying it right?
That's
Thank you
insane.
so much.
Okay, this is the most magical thing that's ever happened to me.
Bippity boppity boo.
Not gonna lie.
Sorry, Samara. I just wanted to make sure I said it
No,
right.
you did. That was amazing.
Thank you, Samara.
What? Yeah, the fairy godmother knew my name, and I'm just like blown away by the fact that she knew my name. I was like, keep saying my name, keep saying it. I'm loving it. She was amazing.
The next clip, now we're going to take a trip all the way to Hong Kong Disneyland from November of last year, 2019, and they're very big on like the Duffy characters over in the Asian parks. And there's this character called Cookie Ann. She's meant to be like a friend of Duffy's. There's about 5 of them these days. I don't really know anything about them. I didn't know anything about them at the time, especially. But obviously whilst I was in Hong Kong Disneyland, because they were everywhere, I started to learn about them a little bit. You could go and meet Cookie Ann, and Cookie Ann apparently was quite like a new meet, so she was quite rare and she'd only just started meeting guests and stuff. So I was like, yeah, let's go and meet her. She looks really cute. I went to meet her and you know, she was really cute and friendly, but at one point she tried to show me that she was baking a cookie or something, and being so new to her character, not really knowing anything about her story, I was just literally stood there like a lemon, absolutely confused. I was like, what the hell is this girl doing? Honestly, those few seconds, they might not look very long to you watching it, but the few seconds I was there with her, standing there, absolutely confused as to what she was trying to convey to me, felt like a decade. Like, they felt so long, until eventually I think a cast member helped me out and said, oh, like, she's making you a cookie. Of course she's making me a cookie. She's called Cookie Ann. I don't understand why I didn't get it. Like, I felt so dumb again and pretty awkward.
Nice to meet you. You're very cute. Love it. Beautiful outfit. Duffy, how's Duffy doing? Good? Yeah? Oh, good. You're so cute. You're adorable. Love it. Ah, thank you. I don't know what I'm doing.
Ah, she's making cookies for you.
Oh, Cookie Ann, of course. Thank you. They're very good. They're so yummy. You're very good. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me.
Oh, I have 3 more that I want to share with you. Now, the next one happened at Cafe Mickey last year, in the beginning of last year, with my friend Izzy. And my friend Izzy's, you know, not too fond of meeting characters, but because she's lovely, she came with me to a character dining meal. And Pluto came to us. And I mean, the whole character dining was a bit awkward just because of the vibe. But I remember Pluto particularly, like, it just went a bit wrong, the whole thing. I mean, it was funny, don't get me wrong. This definitely isn't like the most awkward thing. It was just a bit funny, the whole situation. So let's roll it.
Sorry. How are you doing, Pluto? Hungry? Yeah. I would offer something on my soup, but I'm really enjoying it myself, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'll get you some a bone or something. Is that what you'd like? Sorry, Pluto, you can have some of it. I'll share. Do you enjoy that? Thank you. Can you get a picture? None of these methods are working. You literally told Pluto, I'm good, like 2 times.
I was like, I actually think that they're all like, we need to just...
The next clip you're about to watch is from Crystal Palace at Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World from, I want to say March of 2017. Again, I was there with my friend Rebecca for a character meal. It's Winnie the Pooh characters. It's really cute. Like, I really enjoyed doing it. But I mean, character meals are almost always awkward, especially if they're buffet ones. And this time, I was just chilling there. I was like waiting, you know, just looking at Rebecca. And Rebecca was filming, and then suddenly Eeyore just appears behind me. And I literally, you can see in the clip, I literally jumped. I was terrified. I did not expect the guy to be behind me, or the donkey.
You look nice, you look wonderful.
Very handsome.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah? Yeah.
Oh my god!
Can he borrow your pen?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. You're right.
Hi, Eeyore.
My heart just went.
Lord have mercy. Leave comments down below if you can relate to that, because I feel like a lot of us have probably experienced that if we've done character dinings. And finally, we get to what I believe is the most awkward moment I've ever spent in any Disney park with any character, ever. And unfortunately, it's with one of my favorite characters of all time, Pocahontas. I don't even know how this happened. Like, I honestly, whoa. So I met Pocahontas in Animal Kingdom. This is like from a couple of years ago again, and I was really excited to meet her. You know, I always love meeting her, but maybe I was a bit nervous. I don't know. For whatever reason though, I literally ended up asking her for a threesome. Lord have mercy. I honestly don't even. Let's just watch the clip.
Yeah. That's fun.
Chasing a little
Yeah.
Quite a lot. You're getting used to it.
Oh god. Well, you sound like me, I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy my food. Yeah, probably would. I'll get on with we're gonna be a threesome. Eventually. Oh gosh. Do you get a picture?
Yes, I've taken. He asked that I take several, so I get.
Every time I see Pocahontas' face after I say the word threesome, like, it just kills me, guys. I feel like she was just as shocked as I was. I mean, I honestly don't know how it came out. Basically, what I was meant to say was trio. I was meant to say, you as in Pocahontas, me and Mika would make a great trio. But for some reason, it didn't come out right, and I said threesome, and literally, like, her face is everything. But it was like, I do remember, like, 100% that when I realized what I'd said, I panicked. Like, there's a moment of panic in my face. It's not just like a feeling of just awkwardness. I genuinely thought, what the hell have I just said? Like, I'm in a Disney park and I've said the word threesome to a Disney character. Like, what does this even mean? How did it happen? Lordy. But that is it, guys. These are just some of my really awkward moments that I've experienced with Disney characters over the past few years. Leave comments down below, let me know what you thought was the most awkward one or the funniest one. Let me know of any awkward moments you've had with characters, because I'm sure you've all probably had some kind of awkwardness as well. I hope you have, because that would make me feel better. If there's anything that you want to share with me that could potentially top the whole threesome moment, I would really appreciate it, because again, it would make me feel less awkward about my whole situation. Thank you for watching this video. Follow me on Instagram if you want more of my face and my awkwardness. Subscribe if you want to, because I do post quite a lot about my life again and my awkwardness in it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.